4 college students, brutally murdered in their sleep. 2 roommates survived, and the killer, a 28-year-old grad student studying criminal justice. This is the story of the Idaho Four and how Bryan Kohberger thought he committed the perfect crime, until one tiny mistake exposed him.
Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're breaking down one of the most chilling cases in recent years, the University of Idaho murders. We'll walk through the victim's final night, the investigation, and how Kohberger's downfall came from the very evidence he thought he could outsmart.
On November 13, 2022, 4 students were killed inside their home near campus. Madison Mogan, 21, studying marketing; Kaylee Goncalves, 21, about to graduate and move to Texas; Xana Kernodle, 20, independent, strong-willed; and her boyfriend Ethan Chapin, also 20, a fraternity member and triplet. They were social, outgoing, and had bright futures ahead of them. That night was supposed to be just another Saturday.
Xana and Ethan went to a fraternity party. Kaylee and Maddie hit a local bar, grabbed food, and got home around 2 a.m. By 4 a.m., the house was quiet, until Dylan, one of the surviving roommates, heard strange noises. A voice said, "There's someone here." Crying followed. Then a man's voice, "It's okay, I'm going to help you." Dylan opened her door and saw him, a man dressed in black, mask on, bushy eyebrows. He walked right past her and left. Too scared to believe what she'd seen, Dylan convinced herself it was nothing. By morning, the truth would shock the world. Police found a gruesome scene. Xana had fought back, stabbed over 50 times. Ethan was killed in her room. Kaylee and Maddie were found together, stabbed repeatedly. The brutality stunned investigators and the public. 7 weeks of silence, then police made their move. A white Hyundai Elantra was caught circling the crime scene. Cell phone data showed Bryan Kohberger, a grad student at nearby Washington State, had driven by the victim's home 23 times before the murders. Even worse for him, his phone was mysteriously turned off during the killings, then back on minutes later. But the smoking gun? A knife sheath left at the scene with DNA on the button. A 28-year-old studying criminal justice, fascinated by killers, posting online surveys asking criminals how they felt during crimes, talking about knives with women on Tinder. Days before the murders, he asked someone, "What's the worst way to die?" And when she said stabbing, he mentioned a military knife called a K-Bear, the exact type used in the killings. Prosecutors announced they would pursue the death penalty. But in July 2025, Kohberger pled guilty to avoid trial. He was sentenced to 4 consecutive life sentences. No motive revealed, no answers for the families, just silence. At sentencing, Kaylee's sister faced him and said, "You're not special. You're pathetic, sloppy, and weak. If my sister had been awake, she would have kicked your ass." Her words reminded everyone, this wasn't about him. It was about the 4 lives stolen that night. This case shocked the world, but remember their names: Madison, Kaylee, Xana, and Ethan. The Idaho Four. Their stories live on, even if their killer tried to take everything from them. I just don't know if I can believe all this. In my opinion, there had to be more to the story, or maybe an accomplice. What do you think? Comment your thoughts, or if you know something we don't. I really want to know! Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want more true crime breakdowns.
Post online.